On this video I'm going to show you how to take your PlastEasy and hand mould it. Heating the water in the pan, you want to get to the point where you're just seeing some bubbles start to form on the bottom of the pan. That's when it's up to temperature. It doesn't need to be boiling, doesn't need to be hotter than that. I'm now going to pour in PlastEasy pellets, and you see they're going in firm and white. As they start to heat up in the water, they become clearer. As they become clear, they start to get sticky and form together into a blob. I'm just going to turn this heat off now. And work this together. You can see as it's hot, it's really sticky. And it's almost clear. So, we've got our blob of hot PlastEasy. We're going to come across and stick it on the baking sheet. Now, the water wasn't boiling, so it's okay to touch straight out of the pan. There will be some water in there because the pellets will have dissolved. So you squeeze the water out, and you can see here, very see-through, very easy to move, very soft. As you work it and it cools down, it will start to become more opaque and it will become harder to work. So depending on what you're creating and how long you need it to be workable for, you may want to drop it back into the water to get it soft again. As you can see, we've got a good few minutes here. Now it's started to go slightly white. It's still not set yet, but at this point it's really easy to cut with scissors. Or if you like, pull a piece out. If you're working with something you want suitable thin. So as you can see, it's drying now, and we'll come back to that in about 10 minutes when it's completely cooled. Okay, so here we are. We've just left this for a few minutes, maybe about 6 or 7 minutes really, and you can see it's gone almost totally white. It's still got some flexibility in it because it hasn't gone completely cold yet, but it has really hardened up. So this piece here is there, really hard. Know where that's being shaped even when I'm hitting it with a hammer. This piece, as I say, it's quite malleable, but it's still very hard. It would now be very difficult to cut those with scissors. You could do it if you really forced it through, but something like a box cutter or something would be better at this point if you wanted to cut with it. Now, PlastEasy is endlessly reusable. You can simply reheat this and get it back into its molten state. So if I didn't want it to be this flat shape, and I wanted to bend it again, I can just put it back in the water. And I've kept this water just at the point where there's the bubbles showing. And as you see, I'm not going to put all of it in, I'm just going to put a bit of it in. And it's very quickly softening up. You can see at the edges it's going clearer, the middle is still a bit cloudy. And you should remember when you're reheating, depending on how thick the PlastEasy is how long it will take to reheat. This is quite thin, so it's reheating quickly, but if I was to put one of these larger pieces in, That will take longer for the heat to get all the way through to the middle and for it to become hand mouldable again. Okay, so here we've got this thick round piece that we had earlier inside the grippers here. I can apply an awful lot of pressure on this and it's not giving under the pressure, it's not cracking, it's not breaking in half. There is a slight give in it, and that's the nature of the plastic, but that's not at all mouldable now. It is set firm. And you can see the most we've managed to do is put a few little lines from the teeth of the device there, but it's still very much rock hard. Okay, and this is the piece we popped in there, the bigger piece. It's been sitting there for about 2 or 3 minutes and it's starting to get mouldable again. Now with the tools that you're working with, ideally stainless steel, you'll see that this is sticking a little bit. When it's hot, it will stick really easily to lots of things. However, as soon as it's cooled, you can easily just press it off. No problem cleaning off these forks. Same with the pan. It will tend to stick when it's really, really hot, but as soon as the pan's cooled, you can just pick it off. And there we go. That's our introduction to using PlastEasy. I hope you find it really, really fun and useful. There's loads of things you can do with it, loads of information on our website, and please join our Makers Contest on our Facebook page.